What do you know about Serena Williams?
Who? Serena Williams?
She's a tennis player. She's a good tennis player. That's about all I know about her.
She is a tennis player, one of the best in the world. She's female. She almost died in childbirth. She gets the most drug tests out of anyone, even though it's turned up negative every single time she's taken them.
She was arguing with the ref about an unsportsmanlike call, right?
Tennis. She's like the best. She's won the one tennis thing. I don't know a lot about tennis. She's won the tennis thing a bunch.
Has won like the US Open like a lot of times, I think. And she, in my opinion, is treated very unfairly because she gets a lot more drug tests.
She is a very good tennis player.
She's good at tennis. And that's it. She has a sister that also plays tennis.
Alright, she's really good at tennis. She's sponsored by Nike. I think she has the most amount of open, championship wins out of any women's tennis player.
I don't know who that is. Isn't she like a tennis player? Okay, that's all I know.
Serena Williams was born on September 26, 1981, in Saginaw, Michigan. Serena's father was determined to find success within his daughters, and Serena began intensive tennis training alongside her sisters at the age of 3. At this same time, the Williams had decided to move from Michigan to Compton, California, where Serena began practicing with her father twice a day for 2 hours. By the age of 9, the family had moved yet again to West Palm Beach, Florida, for better tennis instructors and experience for the Williams sisters. Her success started early in her career at age 17 when she won her first major championship in 1999 and completed the career Grand Slam in 2003. The World Tennis Association ranked her at number 1 in singles on 8 separate occasions between 2002 and 2017. She reached the number 1 ranking for the first time on July 8, 2002. Serena is not the only talented Williams. Her older sister Venus also had a long history of tennis wins. Serena has teamed with her sister Venus Williams to win a series of doubles titles. A large moment in her career was a match between her and her sister in 2017 at the Australian Open when Serena defeated Venus after a competitive match. Williams holds the most Grand Slam titles in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles combined among active players. She altogether holds 39 major titles. While Williams has had high rates of success, she has also had issues relating to the sport, her health, her family, and her body. Recently, and in the past, Serena has been on the news for outbursts and so-called tantrums due to calls she thought to be untrue. The most recent of these being September 8, 2018, when she played Naomi Osaka at the US Open. The referee gave her a penalty, saying that her coach was giving her directions from the stands, which is highly unethical in tennis. This resulted in Serena demanding an apology from the ref, saying she would never do that. This ended in points being awarded to Osaka and frustrations on Williams' half of the court. During her matches, Serena is highly emotional. While not to these extents, she shows her pure and true feelings, such as the videos we watched on the Double Rainbow Guy and the Angry Grandpa. These actions have resulted in broken tennis rackets, penalties, and fines. Serena is constantly questioned and given drugs tests. One of the most far-out accusations was one that she didn't deserve her singles title that she earned while playing pregnant. This pregnancy took a large toll on her body. After undergoing an emergency C-section, Williams experienced sudden shortness of breath, leading to the discovery of blood clots in her lungs, but eventually was back to full health after giving birth to Alexis Ohanian on September 1, 2017. Serena has always been a strong female figure, but many times she has been accused as too strong, and people often question her natural strength. Williams has been given more drug tests than any of her tennis competition and turns up negative every time. She is a consistent icon on persevering through what others may say or feel about you, your actions, images, or beliefs. Serena's iconoclastism stems not only from her extremely high rate of success and perseverance, but in the way she motivates and encourages young girls to do the same. She creates a drive and an inspiration within girls, showing them what they're capable of doing. She stated in an interview, "Growing up, I would have loved to have an amazing role model. I can't imagine what it would have been like if I did." She not only wants to prove to be a good role model for young female athletes like her, but is also a large figure in equality and strongly believes that herself and her competition should have equal pay to their male counterparts. Serena is not the only name in female sports seeking to inspire and find equal pay, but uses her large platform to preach her beliefs to all who will listen. She believes she is treated unfairly due to the fact that she's both African American and a woman, and won't stand by and let it happen. She wants to be a voice for all those who are continually treated in an unjust way. She has influenced a movement, not creating it herself, but continuously supporting and vocalizing what she feels to be right. While not creating a physical object or piece of work, she creates conversation that challenges common practices, an inspiration to aspiring athletes, and a success story of herself. Many of the activities we did this semester in our sketchbooks sparked ideas and made me want to build off of them and do more. So, I chose to ask people what they knew about Serena Williams with little to no warning for multiple reasons. Not only did it provide details on what the public is informed about on Serena Williams, but also causes people to think quickly on their feet, unsure of what they think they should say or do, just like our activity with the paper experiment. This was not included, but almost every time I asked someone about Serena Williams, they finished with, "Is that right?" This further proves how, as a society, we are conditioned to want to give the correct answer and satisfy the so-called rules of a situation. The next relation is paying attention to what you pay attention to, or, in this case, paying attention to what other people pay attention to. By asking this question abruptly, people answer with the first thing that pops into their mind. This showed the repetition of what is commonly known and gaps in knowledge on Serena Williams. It also can allow insight into what others find important. While I played tennis in high school and for fun, that is not the reason Serena Williams is who I selected for my iconoclast. She has such interesting history and has ended up in headlines for both negative and positive reasons. Her message is one that I stand behind, by empowering others and creating a role model for young people who may not have that in their lives. There is a line in the course pack that says, "We cannot see that which we do not know to look for." In my mind, I relate this back to Serena's goal to be a role model in young girls' minds. Representation is a huge part in role models, and Serena strives to do this for those with minimal representation. She wants to be the figure that people are able to look to and, in turn, believe in themselves. In this course, we have looked deeply at our creativity, highlighting the fact that there isn't good nor bad, but just expressing oneself. I think that Serena is a great example of this, because she doesn't just win tennis matches and do what she's told. She, like in the blindfolded face drawings, lets go. She plays with emotions and backs up her views and decisions. In the Julie Bernstein TED Talk titled 4 Lessons in Creativity, she also reviews how undefined creativity is and the importance of letting go and immersing yourself in the world around you. We have let go of so many things this semester, from cutting out our copied images to the cover of our sketchbooks, and I think that Serena lives in a very similar way to that. She lives freely and cultivates her own path, unlike any others. In my mind, I would have defined creativity very narrowly before this class, but because of my new understanding, I know that Serena's creativity isn't in the form of a physical product she created, but rather the example she made of herself and the spark she ignites within others.